All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. It is time for the 410, the dirtfan.com 410 wing sprint cars for the World of Thunder Esports League. I'm Dominic Foster. Matt Bailey's in the booth with me tonight. Jacob Prillman still in the whatever box we left him in last time. Not really sure where he's exactly sitting at. But Matt, it is championship week here. Alex Bergeron has this championship wrapped up though, so now it's just a battle of bragging rights.
Nah, definitely, mate. That's it, 110%. And of course, every time we see Alex Bergeron get in a race car, he's always going to be fast. So no matter where we see Alex Bergeron, whether it's here at Charlotte or whether anyone else, anywhere else on a racetrack, he's always going to be quick in that ABR setup shop number 12 machine.
Yeah, but remember this. Last week, Kenny Miller actually beat Alex Bergeron at Bristol. Kenny Miller has been coming on strong lately in every other league race as well, too. He's been giving Alex Bergeron a run for his money. So keep an eye out on Kenny Miller going through this entire race.
Yeah, that'll be right, mate. Of course, with Kenny Miller as well, and the 23 machine, obviously can't let him go as well. Obviously, he did very well a couple of seasons ago in the HMR Circuit Champions Racing League as well. And every time that we saw him come out there, he was always fast against all the boys. And especially between him and Alex, it was always a good race, especially where we saw one at Lanier a couple of seasons ago. And it was a mad race between them two. As we're about to roll over into qualifying there, Dominic.
Yeah, like I said, we got to keep an eye on Kenny Miller, but we got Aiden Beerline and Clayton Davies in this well, too. Those four have been giving us some pretty good battles throughout this entire time frame here. So all season long, it's been four people giving us pretty good battles.
Yeah, no, that's right. Of course, yeah. Obviously, coming into qualifying now, and with Clayton Davies as well, mate, that guy is he's a absolute superstar in 410 wing sprint car racing here on iRacing, and it's mate, he's the current Australian fixed setup league racing champion as well. So he might be in either the 50 car or either the one car tonight. So not sure what car he's going to have on the paint scheme. So mate, he's always fast. Aiden Beerline as well, coming from the OBR team as well. He's racing on his own now, so obviously coming into tonight as well. Obviously, different paint scheme on his car for tonight. So qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, about to roll over pretty shortly as well. We're going to go into heat racing some later on as well. We've got a few heat races on the program for dirtfans.com 410 wing sprint car series.
Yeah, and you see there, as looking at our live time and off to the side there, we got Clayton Davies, quick qualifier as of right now, the 12.43. Kenny Miller with a 12.45, so we're pretty close there, but Alex Bergeron is still yet to take a lap yet. So we could have a new quick time again tonight too, but these guys are rolling through the top right now.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, Clayton Davies is always quick in that number 50 machine. So at the moment, obviously being quick time with the 12.4, he's obviously going to be looking at wanting to keep that top spot. But last time we saw Alex Bergeron around this track, he was in the 12.3 second bracket. So yeah, like that's pretty fast around here at Charlotte, even for Alex Bergeron.
Yeah, it definitely is. And Alex Bergeron is actually on the track right now, though, getting some qualifying in for that. So he's on his outlap right now. Took his first lap, was a 13.15, but we all know Alex Bergeron always sacrifices his first lap to get that second lap and all that speed in there.
That's right, mate. Yeah, obviously, even here at Charlotte as well, you're it's probably run the top side for the first lap or so, and then obviously find the best racing line around this racetrack to go, obviously hold that momentum. And obviously the last time I saw Alex around here, he ran the top side in 1 and 2 and then absolutely ducked down right on the pole line in turns 3 and 4. And, mate, it was all over Red Rover from there. He jumped straight to the pole position.
Yeah, and Alex Bergeron actually jumps up to her quick qualifier there with a 12.40. So not very far off of Clayton Davies there, but still enough to get that pole position.
That's right, mate. As we're about to roll over to some heat racing, obviously we'll get your grids up here momentarily, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll take a quick look at your qualifying results here in just a sec. We might also need to bring that live up, boys, as well. I can't see any timing.
Yeah, I am still showing us in the replay here from that, but I do believe I've got heat race results or heat race starts over here. So looks like your front row is going to be Alex Bergeron on the inside and Kenny Miller on the outside there, with I believe it will be Aiden Beerline and Jax Young there. But there we go. There is our nope, that would be our results. So you see Alex Bergeron, quickest overall qualifier, Clayton Davies, Kenny Miller, Aiden Beerline, James Grace, and then Kevin Hanley, Ernie Williams Jr., Jason Randolph, Rebecca Millett, and Hayden Harvey round out the top 10.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Obviously, you can see Alex there. He actually went a little bit quicker as well. Looks like he went with timed in with a 12.396. So he's just clocked in under that 12.4 second bracket as well. As we're going to get you grid up for heat race number 1, ladies and gentlemen. So cars about to push away here at the dirt track at Charlotte. 410 wing sprint cars on the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 900 horsepower. These things push out as well. We'll see.
Alex, you or Matt, you would have loved where I was last night then if you're a sprint car guy. I was actually at Lake Ozark Speedway to watch the World of Outlaw sprint cars, and you want to talk about an elbows up track? That was probably the roughest I've seen that track in quite a while.
Mate, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually watched it live on Dirt Vision, so I'm way ahead of you there. Mate, it was very, that track as well, even in the feature, it was very, there was a lot of bumps in that speedway. And as well, it was very unlucky for Jacob Allen that he went upside down there as well. Went through the same part of the racetrack twice, and then the second time, well, he wasn't so lucky to save that race car, unfortunately.
Yeah, and we've seen, Lake Ozark Speedway, it gets pretty rough. It's got some ruts built into it, but they have been working on that track for a while now to get it nice and going there. But as you see here, Charlotte itself gets pretty rough, especially going into turn number 3. I've seen quite a few people there have some issues with that one.
That's right, mate. Yeah, 110% as well. So very slow pace, very slow pace here out on the speedway right now for your top 2. As boys see, these guys just rolling around. At the moment, they'll be pulling their belts a little bit tighter, and they'll be pulling the visor down and getting set to go here, Dominic, right now.
Yeah, they'll be getting ready here pretty shortly to fire off here as we are finding out we have a bit of a technical issue going on here with some overlays. So we can't get you guys this live time, but we will take a quick step away real fast to get this sorted out and bring action right back to you guys.
So we need BJ.
We got to wait for BJ to go live over here.
So already, guys, looks like we've got a caution on the speedway as well. Alex Bergeron was your race leader.
So are you broadcasting us, or do I need to restart my shit, or what? Yes. Okay, so OBS and everything. Yes. Switch over to BJ Duvall.
All right, Matt, looks like we are back, and Alex Bergeron is back on that loud pedal, taking us to the green flag here. Kenny Miller right behind him, on his tail, though. James Grace looking right behind Kenny Miller.
That's right, mate, as we head into turns 3 and 4. Out at turn 4 this time by, ladies and gentlemen. We're just over halfway home, and yet again, the caution flag's out, yellow on the speedway.
We're going to take a look at our hashtag Strong as a Mac instant replay to see what happened here. And as you there, it looks like he just got up into the wall. And, well, you know, they say wall riding is a quicker way around sometimes, but I don't know if that one really works out for you, Matt.
No, that's right, mate, of course, 100%. You very rarely see Ernie Williams Jr. do that in a 410 wing sprint car as well, especially here at Charlotte. He's normally a middle rider part of the racetrack, so he normally likes the middle part. Very rarely ever see him go to the cushion.
Yeah, I mean, I thought there's a little bit more speed up there, though, but he found out he didn't have the speed he thought he had to just get it back going and keep going there. But here you see Alex Bergeron still out front, Kenny Miller in second, James Grace third, Rebecca Millette fourth, and Jax Young in fifth.
That's right, mate. Obviously, Alex Bergeron as well, just buzzing the tyres in that race car, just trying to keep the heat in the rear tyres of that race car as well. So the team ABR sponsor, Wicked Cushion CSI Shocks number 12 machine out in front at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Only a handful of laps left to run in heat race number 1 as well. You can see Kenny Miller back there as well, the Fan Motorsports Velocity Race Designs number 23. As well, James Grace back in position 3 as well in 269 car. Dominic, mate, we're about to go back to the green flag. Restart time here at Charlotte.
Yeah, here we go. Alex Bergeron going to be back on that loud pedal again, taking us to the green flag one more time here. Hopefully for that last time as Kenny Miller's looking the inside. He is following right behind Alex Bergeron just to let him know, hey, man, I'm right here. Don't make a mistake. As they make contact going into turn number 4, everyone balls up, though. Looks like we're going to keep it green, though, as Alex Bergeron and James Grace now up in second place.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, you can just saw that there. Kenny Miller just really drove it in hot into turn 3 and 4. And, well, Bergeron's still your race leader, like race fans. Like we said, only a handful of laps left to run here at Charlotte. James Grace now on the inside of Bergeron, trying to make it side-by-side racing here at Charlotte right now. Into turns 1 and 2, heading down the back straight away. James Grace knocking on the rear bar of the 12 machine.
Yeah, James Grace right there, railing that top side. You see Kenny Miller looking to the inside. James Grace, though, you know, looks like just got a little bit of contact. Everyone kept it straight, though. Hopefully they didn't mess up anything with Kenny Miller's car. Alex Bergeron takes the white flag here. Final time around, coming down turn number 2. Alex Bergeron showing you why he is a 3-time defending World of Outlaw Series champion. Gets a little bit of contact and still takes on the heat race number 1 victory.
Yeah, that's right, Dominic, mate. Obviously, well done to Alex Bergeron there. Definitely showing why he's been number 1 the last 3 years in the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink iRacing Championship as well. So your heat race number 1 results onto your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Bergeron takes the win over James Grace. Kenny Miller in position 3. Rebecca Millette over Jax Young. And Ernie Williams Jr. will round out your top 6. And, well, Alex Robinson.
All right, now Alex Robinson didn't even make the grid on that one. Jerry's out there in Charlotte. He may have had to take off and give him some hair gel is probably what happened. So
yeah, definitely, mate. I reckon he's got to get his hero hair back up. Ladies and gentlemen, your grid for heat race number 2 on the screen at the moment. From position number 1, it's going to be the Ace eSim Sports, Western Mechanical Speed Shop as well. Number 50 machine, that's Clayton Davies. On his outside, driving number 13A machine, that'll be Aiden Beerline. Kevin Hanley will start the 110 machine out of position number 3 with Jason Randolph. The Third Motorsports number 47 will start from 4. Hayden Harvey in the Vanderpool Racing 55H will start from 5. And Tyler Schultz for Team Outlaw Motorsports in the 97 car will start from position number 6.
So, Matt, I don't know if you know this or not, but Team Outlaw Motorsports is actually owned by our producer, BJ Duvall. So anytime that you hear BJ sitting there clapping and everything like that, that's because Tyler Schultz is doing something. But if you take a look on the front wing of Tyler Schultz's car, he's got a little reminder there that BJ put on there. I will admit, the couple times I've seen it with Alex Robinson, he hasn't really listened too well to it.
Yeah, I guess guess it's always the slogan's called knuckle down and sit down and race that sit in that race car and go fast. So Dominic, an Australian v America off the front row. We're about to go hot for 8 laps.
That we are. Clayton Davies, Aiden Beerline. Clayton Davies takes the green. What a start Davies got there. My, oh my, he is off to the races there. You see Kevin Hanley on the inside there, looking at the inside. Aiden Beerline. Aiden Harvey up to 4th already. Jason Randolph in 5th. Tyler Schultz still ran out your end of your field.
That's right, mate. Australian Clayton Davies, your race leader, ladies and gentlemen. Down the back straight they run. Into turns number 3 and 4. You can see Davies running the bottom side. Beeline still there in position number 2 at the moment. Into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Aiden Beeline. Try to pull. Hey, Deb, sorry, mate.
Go ahead, Matt.
So we're just about to be over halfway home here next time by, ladies and gentlemen. Harvey up to position number 3 now. Takes over the 3rd spot from Jason Randolph. Saw him take out the win at Weed Sport for the Stars of Tomorrow 410 Sprint Car program as well. So, Clayton Davies, your Australian AFSR champion, out in the race lead right now. He's got 3 laps left to run as they cross the stripe, Dominic.
Yeah, they see Aiden Beerline trying to rail him in, but Clayton Davies is too fast right now. But Hayden Harvey slowly closing in on Aiden Beerline there. He's been quicker the past couple laps now, just reeling him in and reeling him in. Now he's about a 10th quicker as he's knocking on the door of Aiden Beerline. Aiden has to worry now not only about Davies in front, but Aiden Harvey rolling right up behind him. White flag this time by Beerline to the bottom, Harvey up top. Looks like it's going to be Clayton Davies, though, holding on to this heat race right here. As I see Hayden Harvey to the inside with a slide job on Beerline. And it looks like, oh, Hayden Harvey might have had a connection issue there, Matt. And so it looks like we're showing him towards the end now.
Yeah, I think he might have got the post-race. No, so it looks like official race results. Clayton Davies over Hayden Harvey, Jason Randolph, Aiden Beerline, Kevin Hanley, and Tyler Schultz round out your field in heat race number 2.
Man, what a run there. But now we're in our little warm-up session here, so we're going to send it to a quick commercial break to pay a couple bills, Matt.
Yeah, no, that's right, mate. We'll be here. We'll be stepping aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV just for a second, ladies and gentlemen. We'll pay a couple of quick commercials, and we'll be back with your feature race on the other side of this.
Jacob, play FPG.
All right, guys, we are back for feature action in the final race of the DirtFan.com 410 Wing Sprint Cars. We're going to start at the back of the field here and move it up. Starting 12th, it's Tyler Schultz of the 97 of Team Outlaw Motorsports. To his inside, D91 for Black Diamond Motorsports, Ernie Williams Jr.
From position number 10 is going to be the 110 machine of Kevin Hanley. From position number 9, it's the 24Y of Jax Yohn.
Starting in 13th, it's or starting 8th, it's the 13 of Aiden Beerline to his inside. The 14 for Team ABR Esports, it's Rebecca Millette.
From position number 6, outside row number 3, it's the Firm Motorsports number 47 of Jason Randolph. Position number 5 to his inside row number 3, it is the 23 machine for Phantom Motorsports. It's Kenny Miller.
And starting in 4th position, we saw him with a great heat race run there. It's the 55 of Hayden Harvey for Vanderpool Racing. To his inside, the 269 for Blue Groove Motorsports. It's James Grace.
And ladies and gentlemen, your front row, driving the Western Machine Shop, ABR Setup Shop, number 50, that'll be Clayton Davies. Position number 1 on his inside, it's the man who makes all the setups for Clayton as well. It's a Team ABR sponsor, Wicked Cushion, CSI Shocks, Dirt Armada. Number 12, it's 3-time one of our nice editing sprint car iRacing champion, Alex Bergeron.
You said there, Alex Bergeron, you're defending series champion for the World of Outlaw iRacing, NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars, and also your season 13 World of Thunder 410 Wing Sprint Car champion, as he locked it up with, well, Matt, you may know this, but he won almost every single race leading up to last week.
Mate, I'll tell you what, this, like I said earlier on in the stream, this guy, whenever you see him in a race car, he's always going to be fast. Dominic, pace car is off. We got a lot of laps ahead of us, an American and an Australian off the front row.
Actually, if I remember, I believe Bergeron is from Canada, if I remember correctly. So, but we are going to show you the most beautiful sight in motorsports right here, as these drivers are going to go 4 wide. Salute the fans, all of our sponsors for this entire season. So here we go. We have a 4 wide salute for each and every one of you out there.
That's right, Dominic. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the racetrack. The 4 wide to salute to you, the race fans. There might only be 12 cars on the speedway, ladies and gentlemen. They still put on the best sight that you'll ever see in real-life sprint car racing and here on iRacing as well. These guys are going to go live for 35 laps. Please stand and make some noise for your sprint car drivers out on the speedway.
Matt, there you see Alex Robinson pulling out as well too. So while we're here, let's take your pick. You can pick whoever you want to win this race. Who you got, Matt?
Mate, I'll tell you what, I'm standing by my Australians and we're going with Clayton Davies.
I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna pick Kenny Miller to win this one. You know, Bergeron might be a bit hurt that no one picked him going into this, but you got an Australian here, and Kenny Miller has been dominantly in all the leagues I've seen him in. He's starting really close to that front, so I think they'll have something for him. And our producer, Jacob Perlman, just said in our ears, he's got Aiden Beerline as the winner here, so hopefully there's no producer's curse again tonight.
Yeah, and well, obviously as well, we'll definitely note that his mum and dad are watching online as well. Hello to Anne-Marie and John Beeline watching on the Facebook live feed as well, as they're getting set to go back in the double Congolina Menace here at the dirt track at Charlotte, and we'll get set to go for live for 35.
Yeah, Matt, I believe on lap 5 we will be actually taking the green flag here. So here we go, lining them up 2 by 2, making sure everyone's all set. Everything looks good. Then you see Kenny Miller starting back in 5th position. So he's got a ways to come up there. Aiden Beerline all the way back in 8th after getting that slide job in the heat race. But Hayden Harvey had a great heat race run. He is starting 4th position now for this. So we are going to have a pretty good one here, as looks like we're going to go one more time around. Lights are out this time around. Matt, take us to the green flag coming out of turn number 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see the greatest sprint car race here at the dirt track of Charlotte right now. For the dirtfans.com 410 Wing Sprint Cars, these guys roll down the back straight away 2 by 2. Alex Bergeron, Clayton Davies. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go racing. We're about to go live for 35. Here's Charlotte Wegry. Down to turns 1 and 2. Bergeron, your early race leader. Down to turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straightaway. Into turns number 3 and 4 for the first time. A lot of fuel in these race cars as well, Dominic.
Yeah, there you see they're kind of single filing out, running that top side end. That's going to be the dominant line for the time being. There you see James Grace in 4th, Jason Randolph 5th, Kenny Miller back in 6th. We've got a great battle going for this 3rd and 4th position here. You see these guys all lined up. One guy on the bottom there. You see Kenny Miller there looking for the middle line underneath Jason Randolph there, trying to take that 5th spot away and move up a little bit more. And Kenny Miller showing you why he's been so consistent lately. Railing that bottom side, getting a little bit of speed every time there, but Clayton Davies looking to be your fastest guy right now, so your Australian's doing pretty well there, Matt.
Yeah, no, he always does, mate, as well. Like we said earlier, he's the current AFSR Series champion as well, coming into next season. As well, see Kenny Miller there, still running the bottom side of the speedway as well, race fans. We're still only a few laps into tonight's feature. And your race leader is still Alex Bergeron. Clayton Davies still there in position number 2 at the moment. But here comes Hayden Harvey, looking almost to make it too wide into turns 1 and 2. Harvey lost a little bit of ground there into turns 1 and 2 last time by. As well, Davies has gone to the bottom as well in turns 3 and 4. Your race leader, Dominic, still Alex Bergeron.
Yeah, Alex Bergeron still running up top there. You see the white flag or the yellow flag out here, and unfortunately, looks like the producers might happen as here's another hashtag strong as a Mac instant replay. And here you see Aiden Beerline, unfortunately, just gets into the wall, goes up over. It's about the same you saw Ernie Williams do, except he's able to keep it going, keep it straight, and then gets into the tire and gets flipped on his side.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Obviously, unfortunate luck for Aiden Beeline here tonight as well. Don't worry, Anne-Marie. There'll be another race where he'll do well in later on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your current running order at the moment is Alex Bergeron, your race leader. Clayton Davies in position 2. Hayden Harvey in position number 3. James Grace in 4. And rounding out your top 5 is Kenny Miller at the moment.
Yeah, you got Jason Randolph 6, Ernie Williams Jr. after that horrendous heat race run there, up to 7th. Jack Young in 8th. Rebecca Millette in 9th. Kevin Hanley rounds out your top 10 with Tyler Schultz, Alex Robinson in 11th and 12th. And Aiden Beerline still in the pits currently.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Obviously, unfortunate luck for Aiden Beerline here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, the pace car is set to pull into the infield. Restart time here at Charlotte. Dominic, take us away.
Here we go. Alex Bergeron pacing that field, just waiting for that start there, but soon enough, he's going to get us on that loud pedal, get us going here. Clayton Davis got a much better start that time, as now they're going 1 by 1 on the top side. Hayden Harvey looking to the inside of Clayton Davis, though. If he wants that second position, he's going to go to the inside, try and pull a slide, and thinks better of it. Clayton Davis gets a great run off the top in turn number 4.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, he caught the cushion there out of turn 4 as well. Got up into the fluffy stuff in turn 3 for last time by, but Hayden Harvey, he copped the outside safety cash fence there just momentarily, and he's fallen back right now to position number 6.
And there you saw Kenny Miller making a run up, but here comes Hayden Harvey again, still round that top side, right above James Grace there. James Grace tucks right in front of him, though. Harvey goes to the inside. He's going to try and set him up for a slide job. Going into turn number 1. Here it goes. Slide job. James Grace going to turn underneath. Harvey gets a little sideways. Grace takes position back.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. You saw Harvey just got a little bit sideways there out of turn 2 last time by as well. He's trying to run the same line as what Clayton did out of turn 4 a couple of laps ago as well. You can see Hayden Harvey now coming after James Grace there as well, tries to run through the middle part of the speedway. That's a ballsy move as well for Hayden Harvey. You can always know coming through the slick part of the speedway, you're going to buzz the wheels coming off turn 4. As well, you can see Alex Bergeron using the slider line to his advantage right now. Into turns 1 and 2, runs the bottom side of the speedway. Does a 3-time defending What of our Lord's not entering Sprint Car iRacing champion on the bottom side, Dominic.
Yeah, you see Clayton Davies running the exact same line as him as well, too. Kenny Miller, though, looks like he's sticking to that top side, trying to make it work as best he can. Kenny Miller, though, he's just a tad bit off the pace from Alex Bergeron, trying to catch up to Clayton Davies, though, right now. So he's just railing that top side. Jason Randolph sitting in fourth. Hayden Harvey now back to sixth as James Grace gets around him. But here you see a yellow is out here. We're going to go to another hashtag strong as a Mac instant replay.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Obviously, I can see the 24 machine. I think that was Jax Young in the 24 car. Got a little bit sideways there, collected Rebecca Millette there in the ABR machine as well. So Jax got a little bit sideways, saved the race car as well.
Yeah, it looks like turn 2 has been giving drivers a lot of trouble lately. And, you know, that could come back to bite our leaders here in the future. Because as we know, this track, whenever it slicks off, the top side is usually the most dominant side. Alex Bergeron is a champion for a reason, but one little mistake is all it takes. And you got two drivers right behind him, Clayton Davis and Kenny Miller, who are looking for a break, and that might be what they needed, Matt.
Yeah, definitely, mate, as well. Obviously, especially at any racetrack, you always know that the top side is probably going to be the roughest towards the end of any race, as well as during the race as well, because you always know that that cushion there is not something that you put your head on to go to sleep on, ladies and gentlemen. It's there for those big Hoosier right rear tires to lean right up against and rail the top side.
Yeah, and those are some massive tires there, so you have to be careful not to go too far out. But as you see them, we're lined up 2 by 2 here again. Lights are off. We'll be going green. This time it's the pace truck's going to pull to the infield. Alex Bergeron going to take us to the green flag one more time. Clayton Davies on the outside. Kenny Miller right on the inside. That break could be exactly what they needed here, as now Miller's going to try and look to get in front of Davies on this restart, but Alex Bergeron, Clayton Davies get off to an almost equal start. DC Davies on the top side, Bergeron on the bottom. But look at the run Clayton Davies gets coming off the top side there.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, he definitely caught the cushion coming out of turn 2 as well. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a battle on right now in the middle of the right in the pack as well. Hayden Harvey now back up to position number 4. He's got Randolph and James Grace right on the rear nerve by the 55 as well. Randolph just caught the cushion coming out of turn 4 there as well. The ABR setup shop number 47.
Yeah, you see Randolph there having to hold off James Grace and Kevin Hanley, and Ernie Williams Jr. making his presence known as well too. But Hayden Harvey still running in 4th position. And here we go. We have another yellow here, so we're going to take one more look at our hashtag Strong as a Mac instant replay. And as you hear, Matt, how much you want to bet that turn 2 got him again going through there?
Yeah, I reckon so, mate, as well. Coming into turns 1 and 2. So, on the top side again, that cushion is where it's going to be the most definitely tonight, I reckon. And I think it was Jack Schoen that just caught the side of Alex Robinson there. And, well, that was the end of that.
Yeah, so there you see, it's coming through that slick. As you told him, it takes a lot to run through a slick. If you spin those tires too much, you're going around, and that just shows you exactly what happens. All it takes, you lose about 5 miles an hour. Guy behind you doesn't lose any speed, and you don't have any time to react there, Matt.
No, that's right, mate, as well. Obviously, like I alluded to earlier, especially running through the middle part of the speedway, as we're back to live pictures here now at the dirt track at Charlotte. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, obviously if you run through the middle part of the speedway, you're going to buzz those rear tires, obviously create a little bit more heat in those tires as well. But then again, Bergeron is not having an issue with that here tonight, race fans. We've only got a handful of laps left to go. We're working lap number 26 of 35. The lineup in the double conga line of Menace once again will get set to go back to the green flag.
Yeah, we're sitting here. Laps are winding down. Alex Bergeron's been strong this entire time. Clayton Davies, though, looking to get another good restart here. Does Bergeron dive to that bottom side again, coming into turn number 1? Or does Davies take to the bottom side as well, hoping to keep up with him? There you see 2 completely different lines. It's nice to see Kenny Miller running that bottom side. Hayden Harvey in the middle. Looks like Kenny Miller's going to duck right behind there, running through the slick as they're going to go right up to that top side there. Bergeron going to take a commanding lead off to this corner. See Kenny Miller keep looking to the inside of Clayton Davies, which gets way too good of a run coming off that top side, Matt.
Yeah, that was a good run there too by Kenny Miller. It was absolutely wicked coming out of turn 2 last time by. The battle on right now, race fans, and we're yellow, yellow, yellow. Aiden Beeline was back on the speedway as well, and looks like he's dumped the race car again. The crew got that car back together. Jax Joan as well. Oh, 3 cars. Aiden Beeline got collected there. Didn't upend the race car, but a lot of damage on that race car right now. Front shock on that race car would definitely be broken as well. And that race car is going to be a nightmare to handle, Dominic.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a tough one to handle there. As you see, Alex Robinson's currently in the pit right now. He was involved in that as well, so he's got to get a little bit of damage fixed. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Aiden go into the pits, just get some damage fixed on that car to see if maybe they can do something in a quick pit area real fast.
Yeah, that's right as well, mate. As well, Jax Young has not had the run that he wanted tonight here as well. We saw him have a good run last week at Williams Grove in the 410 sprint car there. As well, he had a good run a couple of weeks back. So you can see there as well, Dominic just briefly saw Bergeron was running through the top side of the speedway there, and you saw that car was really unsettled as well on the top side.
Yeah, turns going into turn number 3 on the top side. It's always going to be rough at the dirt track in Charlotte there, but a much better start for Clayton Davis there. He's going to take the bottom side there, run a mini slider line. So there you see, going to keep that top side though. But as you see that car get unsettled going into turn number 3, gives Kenny Miller enough chance to look underneath him. But Clayton Davies, great run coming out of turn 4. As now you see him dumping to the inside there, running the same line as Bergeron. Hayden Harvey though, staying up to that top side, trying to make something work there. Now he has to fight off Jason Randolph.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. So, definitely on the bottom side of the speedway, ladies and gentlemen, we have coming to the green, coming to the stripe this time by. We've got 5 laps to go. Race fans, no, we're coming to the closing stages of this one. Bergeron still your race leader, Davies in 2. Bergeron running the pole line as well. Just got to be careful not to hit those tractor tires or he will upend that race car as well. So he's got to try and not make a mistake for the next few laps.
Yeah, you see him running to the inside there where there's not as much moisture down there. So, you know, track's a little bit nicer down there. Not those ruts that you see going into turn 3 from that top side there. Bergeron staying to the bottom, Davis with it. But you see Kenny Miller railing that top side, trying to get as much momentum as he can to catch up to Clayton Davies here. Bergeron, though, he's about a 10th quicker than everyone right now. Railing to the bottom side there as you see him being just a smooth operator there the entire way through. As what we are 1 to go this time by. Alex Bergeron still on the bottom there. Clayton Davies 2/10 faster that lap, trying to catch up to him. But as it's happening as Alex Bergeron, your 3-time World of Outlaw iRacing champion, takes us to the green or the checkered flag there. Clayton Davies 2nd, Kenny Miller 3rd, Hayden Harvey 4th, and Kevin Hanley up in 5th.
I'll tell you what, Dominic, that was a wicked race, mate. Bergeron, your race winner, race fans. As well. Oh, looks like. So Alex Bergeron takes the win here tonight at the dirt track of Charlotte over Clayton Davies in position 2 and got it by 0.98 at the line. So Kenny Miller back in position 3, Hayden Harvey in 4, followed by Kevin Hanley in position number 5 tonight.
James Grayson 6, Jason Randolph 7, Ernie Williams Jr. up to 8th, Tyler Schultz 9th, Jax Young in 10th, Rebecca Millette 11th, Alex Robinson in 12th, and Aiden Beerline rounding out your field tonight after a couple rounds of hard luck.
Yeah, that's right, mate. As well. So we will get set to go right now into the best part of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a quick chat with your racing drivers in just a sec.
Oh, all right, guys. Welcome back to the final chapter of the DirtFan.com 410 Sprint Cars at Charlotte. I've come to our third place finish tonight, Kenny Miller. And Kenny, what a run you had there. You had to come up through the field a little bit. So talk us through what your thought process was tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good race. Which I don't know. I expected the track to be around the top, so I kind of set myself up for that and put probably a little bit too much fuel. And then of course it went down to the middle and the bottom there. But no, it was still a good run and it was a good way to close out the season.
Yeah, it definitely was a good win there. You beat Alex Bergeron before at Bristol. You're making the run for Clayton Davies there. You're pulling up a little bit faster towards the end, but towards the end there, it looks like you were, like say, you're up for the top side a bit more, and the bottom side definitely had all the speed. But a fifth place finish in the points for the World of Thunder, so you got to be pretty happy with being in the top 5 there.
Yeah, I won't complain about that. I think we missed the first couple of races there, and then we had some kind of bad luck in the middle there. So to come out fifth, that's good. It was a good series with a good group of competitors, and World of Thunder did a great job putting it on. So yeah, thanks to them.
All right. And so, Kenny, who would you like to thank for helping you out this entire season of the DirtFan.com 410 Wing Sprint Cars?
I'd like to thank everybody over at Phantom Motorsports, Weichel Sportswear, Velocity Race Designs, Power Outdoors, and CD Cinematography for helping us out.
All right, Matt, that was our third place finisher tonight, Kenny Miller. And I believe you've come up to, your fellow Australian there, Clayton Davies, who's also second in points as well, too.
Yeah, no, that's right, mate, as well. And what a run by this guy here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've caught up with him a couple of times prior in a couple of different races. Clayton Davies home in position 2 here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Clayton, what a race, mate. Obviously, you were a little bit behind Alex there towards the end.
Yeah, just a few mistakes there. Let Alex get the better of me, but I felt pretty confident that I could have got him if I had a few more laps. Once I got down the rhythm, I was actually starting to pull him in a little bit, but he's a 3-time world champ for a reason. Just can't catch him. But no, we'll definitely take home a podium. I'm stoked.
Mate, between the heat race and the feature, what changes did you make to the race car?
To be honest, at the start, I didn't really know what kind of changes I was going to do because the track looked like it was going to stay pretty tacky, but kind of made the decision to go a little bit slicker, made some stagger adjustments, space, and just the usual stuff, and kind of paid off. The car was a rocket ship. Couldn't think Alex and the rest of the people at ABR set up shop for a better hot rod.
Mate, it was a wicked race by you and your teammates here tonight, mate. Of course, mate, as we say all the time as well. Mate, quick sponsor shout out, who turns wheels on this race car?
Yeah, thanks, mate. I'd like to thank Western Machine Shop, Atlantic Oil, P1 Performance Race Gear, AC Sports, Cricket Motorsports, SRT Australia, BK Design, CD Cinematography, ABR Setup Shop, you and the rest of the people at Ultimate Dirt for putting on the broadcast every week, and all the guys at World of Thunder for putting on the league. It's been fun.
Mate, well done on position number 2. Obviously, also coming home in P2 as well in points.
Awesome.
All right, guys. And I have caught up to not only your 3-time and defending World of Outlaw iRacing Series champion, but your World of Thunder 410 Wing Sprint Car champion, Alex Bergeron. And Alex, what a dominating season you had.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely did good. Car was great all season long, and I think we got 9 wins out of 10 races, and so I think it's pretty cool to be able to do this and have the series like this, and to be able to compete on Sunday nights. And I feel like it's one of my best seasons at World of Thunder. I've run a couple times, and this is definitely one of the best seasons the best seasons I've had so far. So definitely glad to be able to be here and celebrate.
Yeah, it was definitely a good run there. You dominated not only the season, but tonight as well, too. So talk us through how the night went. You seem to be the first guy to head to the bottom side there, and you picked up a lot of time before everyone else realized that was the quickest way around.
Yeah, I kind of, adventured my way through the bottom here a little bit, and I felt like the bottom was very good. Maybe the top was a bit faster, but I think that the grip was not there up top as much as it did on the bottom if you would hit it right. If you wouldn't hit it around the bottom, you would just go straight to the slick and lose time. But if you would hit it right and either run bottom in 3 and 4 or slider line, I tried a bottom in 3 and 4 at one point, and I just kept it all the rest of the race instead of just losing time doing a slider line in 3 and 4. And it's quite a few of the rare times I've had run the bottom here. It always goes to the top, but I feel like in this race tonight, it went to the bottom. Maybe the weather was different, and the track stay was good. So definitely, I feel like it put out a great race for the fans out there.
Yeah, it definitely was. And Alex, like we've talked to you quite a bit this season, so remind us one more time who's going to help you get to victory lane.
Well, as always, Team ABRE Sports are on the team. Jason, Rebecca, everybody helps us out. All of our partners, CSI Shocks, Pelagicat, BK Designs, Iron Fire Equipment, Sabio Setup Shop, Stoco, CD Scintigraphy, and like I said, everyone that helps us out go around the racetrack. Also a good job to Clayton Davies for I think getting third in the points. I'm not sure, but either way, he did a good entire season after missing a couple races and for ABR Setup Shop. So definitely did good. Same thing tonight for a second place run, and so to Rebecca for getting another good run, but kind of went there at the end and got hit. But it's part of the race, and I feel like it's a great season for all of us. So hopefully we can maybe come back next season and try to do better.
Yeah, Alex, you'll be happy to know Clayton Davies actually jumped up to second in points. Rebecca Millette finished in ninth. So 3 cars in the top 10 for you there.
Yeah, definitely good. Like I said, I'm very proud of this team, and for a setup shop as well. He's been running very good, and Rebecca for her first real season in the league, definitely did good as well. So it's definitely a lot of things coming up, and I feel like gonna be even more dominating.
Yeah, it definitely will be. We look forward to seeing you next time, but we'll see you also in the big block modifieds later tonight, Alex.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you. And Matt, what a season we've had here for the dirtfan.com 410 wing sprint cars. As you got a little bit of an inside information there on Alex Bergeron's mindset, just kind of searching for that quick line there. And once he found it, he stuck to it. That's a 3-time champ for you.
Yeah, no, that's right, mate. Of course, yeah, definitely. Obviously, another thing too is, like we said earlier, is any time that you see Bergeron at a racetrack, he's always going to be quick no matter what, and obviously he knows what to do with that race car, and as he's got a good team behind him, and and things of the sort. So obviously, good career members as well, so they know what to do with that race car. They know obviously out there all the time looking at the difference in the racetrack. So another thing that obviously a lot of people don't really understand about dirt racing is every corner in Speedway is not the same. So, it's got to be, that's why the crews are out there and, drivers are standing up against the fence watching the race cars go around. So, mate, yeah, no, it's been an awesome season, and I've been watching every race on Facebook when I'm not here, with you guys. And it's been a wicked season for a lot of drivers.
Yeah, it's definitely been a good one here. Well, that will do it for us for the dirtfan.com 410 wing sprint cars, but you'll catch us here soon for the big block modifieds later on. And what a wide open points battle we have for the big blocks and the super late models later tonight. For myself up here in the booth, for Matt as well, and Jacob in whatever box we let them in. I'm Dominic Foster, and thank you all. We'll see you later on for the big block modifieds.